Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about type specifiers. Type specifiers modifies the size as well as range of data types. So let's start with our first type specifier, short. Usually int, the data type int ranges from -2147483648 to 2147483647. So this is the range, the maximum and minimum value up to which int can store the data, right? But if you add short in front of int, okay, if you add short in front of int, the range will modify and it will become -32,767 to 32,767. Okay, so this will be the modified range of int when you apply short in front of int, because the total size of short int will become 2 bytes. Now let's talk about the next modifier, which is long. So as we have seen earlier that short will decrease the capacity, the storage capacity of data type, while long here will increase the size of storage capacity of the data type. So here I have given an example, long var and long var. So you can apply long 2 times as well. This is only for long. You cannot apply short 2 times. So by writing long var, it will increment the capacity. It totally depends upon the compiler. But for my compiler, it will increase the capacity to 8, or it can keep your capacity to 4, which is the usual capacity of integer. For by writing long, it will increment to 8 bytes. Okay. Now let's talk about the third type specifier, signed and unsigned. Signed allows storage for both positive as well as negative values. So if you use signed as your type specifier, so let's say if you write signed int, then int int will store both positive as well as negative values. And one more thing, int is by default a signed data type. Unsigned allows storage for only positive values, which means that if you use unsigned in front of int, then int is going to store only and only positive values. Here I have created a program which will show you the size of short, long int or long. You can there's one more thing that I forgot to mention, which is long is also called long int, or long int is also called long. It's just basically the same thing. And the size of double, long double basically. So if I run it, so yeah, if I run it, you can see the size of short is 2 bytes, long int or long 4, long 8, and long double is 12. So this is how a long and short will modify the size of the data type. In this program, I have declared two variables. One is of unsigned int and the another one is of signed int. And I have already told you that int is basically by default the signed int. Now I have written the name of unsigned int as unsigvar and for signed int sigvar. Suppose in sigvar I have assigned -22 and for unsigvar I have assigned 5. Now if I try to run it, So if I try to run it, it will run perfectly. There's no problem in that. Now let us try to print these values. This is my unsigned int percent. Okay, there's one more thing, guys. Please write it down, which is format specifiers for these type specifiers. So for short int, we have %hd. For unsigned int, we have %u. For long int, we have %ld or %li. For long int, we have %lld or %lli. For unsigned, these are the format specifiers for by involving type specifiers in front of data types. I forgot to mention these. Please note it down. Now let's get back to our program. So for unsigned int, uh, we use %u, comma, unsig var. Okay, I need to add new line as well. And then then I'm printing signed int is %d and sig var. Now if I try to run it, okay, so from this output you can see for unsigned int the answer is 5 and for signed int the answer is -22. Okay, that's pretty nice. Now what will happen if I try to put assign I believe if I try to assign negative value to a unsigned int. So let's say from positive 5 I have assigned -5 to unsig var. Now if I try to run it, let's see what's gonna happen. So now this is really scary. As you can see that this is something totally unexpected. Now this happens when you try to assign negative value to an unsigned integer. Okay, so please keep these little things in your mind while trying to write C program. So this is it for type specifiers. Thank you.